Coach, just your initial feedback and being able to see your team play against another team for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of like I anticipated. There were a lot of moments that we can improve off of, but these guys in practice and as we've kind of grown together real briefly over the last 7 days, have shown a lot of desire to play together, work together, play hard together, and defensively especially. We have a lot to build off of. Offensively, we have to get a lot better. I thought the last group did a really good job of being organized and playing to people's strengths, and I just think that's a learning curve. And one of the things we're trying to do is not call a lot right now. We're trying to play together and learn how to play together, and we'll probably have to put a few more things in to be a little bit more organized ourselves at the start.
Is there such a thing as too much ball movement? It looked like you guys were getting great looks.
Not on October 2nd. There's not. I think that you're trying to build a sharing mindset, a high motor mindset, both ends of the floor. When you play defense hard as a team. You cover for one another, and when you play offense, you play hard as a team. And so hopefully we'll continue to build that. But so far they've really tried. It's just a matter of, I think, getting a little bit crisper.
Success of the shots aside, pretty pleased with that tonight.
Yeah, and I don't really care about the shooting. I just care about the shots we're getting. And we got some great looks in the first half especially. I mean, I used to always, even in college, in your first exhibition game, you're ready for there to be some real bricks early because everybody's so excited to be out there playing against somebody else. So that's nothing new. I thought that we got pretty decent looks, but I'm really encouraged by the other end of the floor because I think this team can be, pretty good on that end.
Just going off of that, Brad, Aaron Baines, at the start for you, he seemed defensively, he was very good positionally and just, contesting things at the rim. Can you just talk about his performance?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at statistically, when he challenges shots vertically at the rim, he's really, really good. He's hard to score on. He's a big, strong guy now, and he is very capable of shooting the ball as well. So his ability to knock down 15 to 17 footers off of those little pick and pops, I thought was good for us, especially in that first 24 minutes when we were struggling for the ball to go in the basket.
Coach, that second group in the second half, or not the second group, but the group that was playing against the Charlotte's second team. Was that something that you pay much attention to, or does that matter that they were playing against Kaminsky, et cetera?
No, I mean, we're going to have to go to those guys all the way down the line to bring us something from an energy standpoint, from an understanding of what to do standpoint and playing to their strengths. And, those guys are going to have to play against the best of the best. And so I think it's great when you have a bunch of your young guys out on the floor to start the third and they're playing against those guys. And then, Kaminsky and Zeller got us for a few putbacks and seals over the top. Lamb really hurt us when he was with that group. But that's great learning experience for a lot of our younger players.
Coach, for most of the first half, you're able to keep one of Irving or Hayward on the floor at all times. How valuable was that to just have at least one guy that can just do everything with the ball?
Well, we're just trying to figure that out. So that, this is all part of I put all the subs on a piece of paper today and pretty much stayed with it all the way through, with a few tweaks here or there. But, I just wanted to see different combinations and try to rotate a little bit differently. Obviously, still not having Marcus Morris, you're still not full with what you're going to do. But I felt pretty good about some of the things we did, and we'll probably tweak some others on Friday night.
Brad, you mentioned the strong play of the second unit, but what about Daniel Theis specifically?
I thought he was really good. Yeah, and he was quick to the rim, and we needed that. Getting behind on rolls, got his hands on a couple of balls and kept them alive. Had the tip dunk at the end of the quarter off of the roll. And that's what he does best. He can shoot the ball, he can play in space, but he's very quick to the rim. And for him, I think it's probably been as much as anybody. It's been an adjustment over the last week, just because even our other younger guys, almost all of them played summer league at one time or another, so at least they've been in it for a little bit. But for him, I think it's been really a big adjustment. I thought he did a really good job tonight.
Coach, you got your first look at Jason Tatum. Did anything specifically stand out to you tonight from how he played?
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is he can get so much better, and he's already a good player, but he can get a lot better, and I think that's one of our charges, is to really make sure that every day is a learning day, and there were plenty of things that he did well, and there are plenty of things he can improve on, but he's got a good attitude about it. I think he's a lot like Jalen from the standpoint of, I don't think he's going to get too high or too low. He's got a really even keel about him.
Thank you.
Thanks.